morning. It's race day. It's round 13, Foxborough, Massachusetts. We're dodging some wind today. The track looks muddy. Should be all right though, maybe not too bad. But I got my gear all set out here. Gonna wear the Daytona helmet, some purple boots, and some pretty bright gear today. But all should be pretty good. So we'll head out here. I don't know how to fix my gimbal here, or a little off, but yeah, should be good today. Bike is looking fresh today. We're trying some new 24 offset clamps. See if that helps a little bit more with some stability here. But yeah, bike's looking fresh. As always, I think. I feel like I do a pretty good job with it. Bit of a janky pit setup today. With the wind, I don't want to risk the canopies, so we're leaving them down. And we just got some barricade stuff and some chain to basically just guard off the area, but I don't want to take the risk with the canopies going flying. So this is what we got for the day. Doesn't look the best, but is what it is. It'll do the job. As well as Landmaster being the title vlog sponsor, as well as my race team, you can win a Landmaster. All you gotta do is scan that code and enter. We got that set up at least. Everything else might not be set up, but that's set up. Yeah, all's looking good. Should be a nice day. Sun's trying to peek out a little bit, but a little chilly, just hoping the wind doesn't get too crazy. Just the gust could be bad, so no pit setup today, as I mentioned.
I don't think they do it there. Did we ever race at Mercedes-Benz Stadium?
Yes.
We did?
Yes, we did.
Okay, I thought maybe I missed that year because I was in the Georgia Dome all the years, and then I went to the Speedway.
I think we did 2 years, 1 year, 2 years.
Okay.
You ready for the day, Flood?
Ready as I'm going to be. It's windy.
It's not too bad yet, but it's going to get worse and worse.
Yeah, it's going to be windy, but
right now we need the wind for inside there for the track.
At least we're not looking at rain. That's the positive.
Valid.
Like, I'll take the wind.
Curdy, how are you feeling today?
Cold.
Yeah, you're like more Florida boy than I am here.
Pretty cold for a Florida boy.
I couldn't feel his hands earlier. Just complaining. We ain't complaining. Bike is dialed. We ain't complaining. All right, it's 10 a.m. Headed in for track walk. It got really cold out of nowhere, and I am freezing. I can't feel my hands. But yeah, we'll go see the track. From what we saw so far, it looks pretty muddy. And if that's the case, we're gonna skip free practice because there's no point in just trying to roll around the track.
Save the bike.
Save the bike and go out for time practice. But we'll go in now and see how it goes. What are we thinking, Flood?
It's gonna be damn ass wet for free. I think we're sitting at the van for free practice.
It's a little mucky down here. But I think this is all from them just trying to pull the tarps out.
This is track loaders and tarps and all.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're gonna get your yeah, free as you know.
Yikes. It is slippery. Jesus Christ, it is so slippery. What in the hell? I don't know. You got the vlogger filming the vlogger. Wait, I can do it too. You see that? Your little yes nos. Yeah, it's a bit mushy in the bottoms.
You missed the vlogger almost go down.
Dude, my freaking feet keep sticking and my shoes about come off. It's not as bad as I expected. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. I mean, it's not. If I'm 250C, I'm bumming. I think I've definitely seen worse. It's just very slimy, sticky. It kind of reminds me of Seattle's mud.
It's like that.
It's
concrete-ish,
yeah.
sticky,
It's like hard to kind of tell, but it doesn't look that bad, and it's just sticky.
Well, I mean, dude, here's a prime example.
Like here we'll flip.
Prime example of how sticky it is.
Yeah, like you just kind of stick to everything, but it's really not. It's really not bad. Honestly, it just looks a lot like Seattle.
Yeah, they rolled it pretty well.
Yeah, and even that is not horrible.
The thing Kellen does with the start your systems lap.
Yeah,
That was it.
this looks worse. Like this looks like it's just going to be rut central, right off the face of this thing. So this is where it can get pretty bad. So I guess we walked immediately on the best part of the track.
We might need to film like some 250 Group C because I feel like there's gonna be some OTB action. That'll be really good.
I
for
could
the
see
B-roll.
it. I could see it.
Oh yeah. Somebody's going OTB on this today.
Yeah, I move it down to the left a little bit.
One thing I would say is like triple
The landing
is like
good.
fairly big, but it's like kind of really close to the corner. I don't know, that's kind of wild. I don't know, it seems like it'd be a really good track, but it's just mucky. But it's gonna be good tonight. It'll be so good for racing.
Stadium feels
Nice little double kicker triple
2-3.
to a sweet nose pick into the whoops. Because that is like that's gonna be a very not fun transition.
Yeah.
Yikes. Pretty solid set of whoops here. Although it's like, don't really understand there being a single like that into this, but then it's almost like it kind of goes up. Almost like a dragon's back at the beginning. You see how much higher it is? Yeah. Like that one's floor, and that one's a foot and a half up. Like it literally climbed, like literally kind of like half-ass dragons up. Yeah, and then it like goes in. It's kind of a strange set, but sweet. We'll say not a big set by any means. These are pretty small. Into a left, step on, step off, right. Still a little bit of water hanging out. What was it like Pastrana Land? It says don't turn right. Definitely don't turn right into that. That is some muck. Good Lord. Step on, step off, right. Into this wall. Right again. Small little straight. Into a left into some Florida beach sand. I should have just layered the whole track in this stuff because this stuff looks like it held up pretty well.
Should have had a sand race.
Yeah, a bit mud, a little sticky. The camera doesn't really do it justice. It is a little bit more muddy than it looks, but it's really not bad. They did a really good job. And you got sand rollers, like a little bit of a bigger one there. Kind of just slowly goes up into an option left in the single. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad at all. A little plateau section here. A weird option though. Low, like small little lip there. Big lip there. Tristan, we got a lip over there, but not over there.
I'll tell you who will give you some lip. Where's Donald? Hey, Donald. He's broing.
Donald's giving lip to Plessinger right now.
Look at him. He's throwing down with the cowboy. Guys, he is such a fan. It's crazy.
We got Rod Bell. We got the whole crew over here.
Remember, first lap. It's going to be different than every other lap. So practice this. Yeah. Practice how you're going to do it first lap.
You got all these tables. You got a 5 and then 4 3s. And by 3s, I mean 3-footers. Then it's like a 3, a 4, a 5, a 4, a 3, a 5, and a 3. Kind of all strange how this kind of like goes up here into that, but doesn't look too bad. I think you're still going to go, I don't think you're going to 3 out of that corner with the way that it's going to break down, but I think 2, 3, 2, or honestly 2, 2, 3 out just to get over that 5. Turn right into the finish line. And then I think it's a 180 left, straight back to the triple over there. With how steep this berm is, I'm 90% sure you can just go ahead and X Games big air or step up right over that net.
Oh, dude, that's doing nothing.
Convinced that you can. But this is actually a pretty dry part of the track right here.
And that's doing 0.
I think you can 3 up. Just depends on how beat up it gets, but I think 2, 2, 3 will be the line here. I will say, good job, Dirtworks.
Yeah.
Good job. You guys absolutely killed it on this, and this is very, very, very impressive. Because from what we saw yesterday, from up there on that lighthouse, it massive improvements. Well played, boys. Well played. Honda generator, baby. Same one I got. That stuff is what powers Supercross. Let's go. Honda for the win. Then you get back into where it's a little bit muddy, but not too bad. But definitely not great. It's gonna be a little slick down here. It's a low part.
Not ideal.
Not ideal, but not bad. Into the finish line. It's a pretty big finish line. Not gonna lie, pretty big. All right, that's a bit of track walk done. Not a whole lot of footage, but it doesn't look too bad. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Not great, but not that bad. This is the stuff that you have to watch out for here though, where it's like, it looks like it's gonna be good, and there's like a really soft part where it gets like a hole. You'll have those things. But other than that, not too bad. We'll get ready to go here for practice here, and I don't know, how long until practice, like an hour?
For free or for time?
Just in general.
About an hour.
About an hour. So we'll head back and get our gear on and get all ready to go.
Pierce Brown, Tom Vial, Cameron McAdoo, Hunter Lawrence, Justin Barsha, Justin Cooper, Jason Anderson, Aaron Plessinger, Ken Roxon, Eli Tomac.
All right, we're all taped up and got our shot from the Alpine Star Medical Unit, just some Toradol to try to take some sharpness off of the pain on my shoulder. It is very overcast, and it kind of almost looks like it wants to rain. I don't think it's going to, but looks like it does. But the boys are just chilling. We're just hanging out. About time to get my gear on, and I'm gonna be very bright colors today. Look at this. Wearing the purples with the Label 10 series gear with my Daytona helmet because it kind of matches the purples. So we are very colorful with the setup. So we'll get geared up now, and then yeah, we'll catch back on you guys here in a little bit. All right, the kit for the day. It's like some like pinkish kind of stuff, and I got the purple boots. Looks good. Let's go riding. All right, that's free practice done. Felt really uncomfortable. I think I was, I don't know, 6, 7, 8-ish area. Not the best, but it's just free practice. Doesn't really matter. Tried some 24 clamps, the offset to rake out the front a bit. Didn't really love it, I'll be honest with you. Felt really weird, but we're not going to change them. We're going to leave them because I haven't rode Supercross since St. Louis. So I want to kind of ride them a bit more to see if I gel with them more and see. Because I can't just go off 8 minutes on a really, really rutted track. Not muddy track, by the way. Very, very soft and rutted. The whoops, I was actually just going 2 into the whoops, 3, 3, 3, and it's really consistent, and the whoops are really edgy, so I was like, it's okay, and then I tried to skim one lap, and I'll be honest with you, another excuse, my shoulder was hurting, so I decided to kind of just get away from that. But yeah, I don't really know if I gel with the clamps. The bike felt really funky to me, and I actually had made a lot of mistakes, which is kind of uncanny for me with some of the stuff that I do on the bike. So yeah, we'll try them again, and we're going to run them all day and see if I gel, and if I don't, we'll know for Nashville to pull them off. Today is all about getting those pulp points, so it's not trying to make the main, which sounds ridiculous, but we need to make as much money as we can with the baby coming. So yeah, all's good so far. And as you can see, the bike is really not dirty. We've already done a wipe down and all that, but really not dirty at all, which is sweet. It was super cool. It actually started raining right before we went out, and I didn't know if I was going to ride it or not, but I actually put my bike in Kevin's pit, so that's where my mat is and everything for the bike. We put it over there, but so far all is good. We'll probably not gonna make too many adjustments. Just gonna keep riding, and then we'll see how it goes for the first time practice.
What do you think, bud?
How was it, Kev?
As soon as I went and saw you, I was like, I knew he was gonna get out there.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was the right idea.
Good that you win because it really went bad.
No. How's your bike? All good? Kevin's riding fast today. He's tripling stuff. I was like, oh, okay.
I only got it once, but it's big.
Yeah.
Just way too stiff. I'm like a card, like it feels like a piece of 2x4.
My bike feels super stiff too, so I can understand that.
So we'll see.
I tried 24 offset clamps and it was funky, but I don't know if it's just funky because I haven't been riding Supercross or not. So I'm like gonna leave them
Oh, I see what you're saying.
and just try them again and keep trying. But
Is that what you tested in outdoor?
no, I haven't rode them. Today was first day.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're trying new stuff at the race. Kevin's bike looks good with the blacker in here though, huh? Got that Yosh exhaust. Woo! And then my stuff's here for whenever it starts to rain.
We're ready for it.
About 1 o'clock, it's supposed to start raining again, so we're lined up in case it happens. All right, now for the next practice, first time practice, we're not going to change anything. Actually, the bike, we're going to leave it the way it is. It's just soft, so I don't really want to soften the bike up because I want the bike to have some hold up. We're actually trying, today we've tried 24 offset clamps and also lowering the forks in the tubes or in the clamps quite a bit, so the bike's a little bit taller. So the bike all around is quite a bit taller than normal, which I think that helps, but we're trying like so many different things at once. So we're kind of almost, I guess, getting lost a little bit. But like I mentioned before, I don't want to take the 24s off yet. I want to ride today with them and race with them and see if they work or not. Because I can't just go off 8 minutes at the track to make a judgment on taking those off. So we'll keep riding with them and see how that goes. But we got about an hour and 5 minutes till the next one, so we'll hang out and then we'll catch up with you guys before we go up. What you snacking on, dude?
Almonds. Healthy.
Almonds. This dude's trying to lose weight.
Healthy food, sir.
Ryan was here, but we can't see him anymore because he's got so much camo on. Yeah, rev it up. Rev it up. Yeah, it's getting very cold. It's getting very windy, and it kind of looks like there could be a storm coming over there. So we're on like standby. I might have to throw our stuff in Moran's pit. So, yep, we'll head up now for first time session and see how we get on. All right, that's first time done. Eventful, I guess I could say. It started to rain, like when we were sitting on the gate, and I went out the first lap, and the track was so destroyed that I wasn't really comfortable, and then it started raining pretty bad, and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna pull off and just save it for the second time session. And then I got into the tunnel, and I started to think, like, man, maybe I should probably go do a lap, because if it keeps raining and a second session gets canceled or something, I should probably have a time in so I can at least ride. And yeah, so I ended out going out. I think I did 2 laps, and it was enough to at least get to 7th in the group, about 27th overall. Nothing fantastic. I actually wasn't doing a lot of sections just because it was so squirrely that I just wanted to kind of get through the lap and not try to triple this or do that. Like, it's really brutal. The 24 offset clamps, they're not doing it for me. I don't feel comfortable at all with it. I'm struggling really bad to turn. I keep pushing the front really bad if I try to come into a corner kind of fast. So not comfortable with it at all. But we're gonna keep trying it. We're gonna soften the suspension up a bit and see if that helps me a little bit with turning. Maybe the front can get a little bit more traction. But just trying stuff today, man. It's kind of crappy. The year's been so crappy, they might as well just try to make the bike better for myself. And we're realizing that the 24s just aren't right for me, but I want to try them. Honestly, I really want to try them in a race format, so we'll try them tonight, and I'll be able to really tell, so I can take them off if I need to and go to Nashville with them not on there and some good 22s on there. But all in all, got through the session, got a little time in, wasn't fantastic, wasn't very good at all, to be honest with you. It was actually very slow, but it was safe, and I did the obstacles that I needed to do and just get through it. The next session will be quicker. Shoulder broken record. You've guys heard it for 2 weeks now, or two races. Hurts really bad. But yep, we're getting through and we're having fun. And right now the bike, it keeps raining on and off, and I don't have the canopy up, so our bike is actually under Moran's pit for the weekend, just because it's actually been in between both like 4 or 5 times. So yeah, kind of awkward, and I feel bad that I'm kind of like crowding his space, but he invited us in, and it keeps raining on and off, and then the wind gets up there, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to put the canopy up. So thank you to Kevin Moran's. Check out his vlogs. He's going to get a lot of them. He's actually the reason I'm even doing this. He kind of inspired me. So yeah, all is good so far, and we'll keep going. So when I say like we have our setup out there, it looks really bad. I'm sorry to all of our sponsors for how it looks, but the wind on and off, people are really trying to tuck into things. So yeah, this is our setup for the weekend. Thank you, Kevin, for allowing us to put our bike in here with him. Got a TV to be able to watch. Everyone's kind of hanging out here, and take it over here. Bike looks good though. It's working good. It's running really well. I just think the clamps for me are not ideal. I keep mentioning that, but we're gonna keep trying some stuff, making the bike better and better. Really, we're getting this thing dialed in for Denver when that pulp race hits, because that's what we need to be really good in. So yeah, so far so good. Sid's got Kevin's bike all dialed in. Kevin's out here signing some autographs. Big famous guy. How are we, Sits? Yeah. Yeah, hear that. We got luxury this weekend. Luxury. Nope, all's good. Frank, you guys always take care of me.
What's his lap time? What he runs?
When I mentioned the 24 offset too, I'm talking about the rake of the triple clamp, so that the front end is further out, so it's a little bit more angled. There's things that are good, things that are not so good for me. But bikes, I thought it was going to be muddy. If you watched Fridays at Supercross and I said it was going to be muddy, I apologize, because it is not. The bike looks really good.
Drew just ran a 57.8.
It's my guy right there.
You already get the camera out.
Alright, but come back anytime. Martin Muscan there from KTM. We'll be back a little bit later, and actually, we've got some good stuff coming up. Jason Thomas joining us. He just
I've dealt with some bipolar weather in my life, but it has been sunny and then raining and then sunny and then raining, and then it just rained super hard for 30 seconds and it's sunny again. It doesn't make any sense to me. But we got about 30 minutes now until we head up for the next session. We're sitting here watching some film for the practice. I think it's Super DB out there now. So we'll get ready to head out here and for the third time practice, and or second time practice, third practice on the track, and yeah, trying to enjoy it a bit. So far so good. And Kevin getting ready. Got some practice on TV. Track is still super rutted, but it's at least a full prep. Yeah, it should be all good. Bike's all ready to go. Let's do it. Well, never a dull moment over here. We ripped this all apart, and I did my whole third practice there with nothing, no rear brake. So I ended up 6th. I think we still ended up P6 in that group. I was 5th. I did my lap with no rear brake, so to be 6th with no rear brake, I'll take it. It's yeah, it's not good, but it is. Got it bad at angles here, but she's just hanging. It is what it is. All right, now we're off to Honda to get us a new clevis, because I forgot to put my stock ones inside the van. So I got to go ask them for parts. But all in all, it was all right. I think we ended up 26 overall or something, 25th. Not ideal, but we're in, and that's fine. Just I felt like I had at least 2 seconds faster of a lap, maybe even 3 if I had a rear brake, but it's not the case. It is what it is. Now we'll go get parts and fix this. All right, we're back in line here. Thank you, Honda, for the clevis. It's a Yoshimura clevis, so it works out perfectly because we're already a Yosh rider. So we got the solve to fix this thing. Thank you, Hutch. He actually is the one that gave it for me. So we're good to go. We're back in line. Never had that happen before, but of course, why wouldn't it happen to me? Of course it's gonna happen to me during this year. It's wild, but all is good. We'll put it on and we'll be good to go.
I'll let you feel this. It's definitely got play that way. That may yank out again.
One time, let me get in there.
Yeah.
Let me get in there. No, you're good.
You're comfortable with that?
I'm comfortable with a working brake.
Okay. I don't like it that tight, but
Which way does it go? This way, I think.
no, that's the threads in the back. The threads are there.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's way better than what I've been running.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because look at how much higher it has to thread.
Oh, that's sick. You need help? You need help?
Yeah, I'm good. You worry about me. We're, yeah, we'll be way nicer. Hell yeah, thank you, Honda.
And you probably call Yoshi and get another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna just text Big E.
Yeah.
You wanna get me an 8?
Yep.
I don't know if that's good or not.
You want to sit on the bike and see if... Prefer the T-handle not go in my eyeball.
Yeah. Ooh. Might go up a little bit.
Just stay on the bike and I'll...
I got it. I get it. That is a really nice leather.
Yeah. I think probably 250 fucking oil.
I'm mic'd up, bro. Gonna make me burp. Bleep it. Let go.
I didn't know you were recording.
Yeah. Not bad. All right, we got an updated clevis on there, and it is really, really a very overly nice clevis. Thank you, Honda. It's yeah, we're back in business. All good. We got a rear brake. Yeah, what a fluke thing though. I've never had that happen before. That clevis has about 65 hours on it, so maybe that's the reason why. But yeah, again, thank you to Honda for the help on that. It's all good. We have a rear brake. We're fixed. We thought it was gonna be a big problem, and it's just a smaller one. So yeah, all is good. Now we'll get ready for the heat race. Shout out to Frank Moran's. Grilled me up some food. It's like a factory rider over here. All right, it's almost 7 o'clock. Opening ceremonies is going on now. I stayed in my gear the whole time, but all my stuff now is ready to go. Still in the same gear. I washed my boots off though, so boots are clean. But yeah, all my stuff's ready. I have, I don't know, I think we're at 7:48, so we got a little bit of time. But yeah, basically just in between all that, between practice and the night show, just hung out at the pit over at Kevin's, ate some food and just relaxed. Didn't do a whole lot of anything. So yeah, now we're just getting ready to go here, and we got my guy Anthony.
I wish you the best today.
I appreciate it a lot.
Good
Thank
luck.
you. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's got me all dialed in with Motion Pro and then also Dunlop. So yeah, all is good so far. Just enjoying it, having some fun, and yeah, everything's good to go. Kevin's warming up. Yeah, Kev, he's heat 1, I'm heat 2. I feel like I'm Team KMR this weekend, but we are still Landmaster Honda JSR, but we're here. Yeah. But yeah, with all the rain and everything and the light, it's thank you to Kevin and the whole crew over here to kind of give us a little bit of hospitality, and we were still able to do a lot in our pit, but weird day with rain on and off, and yeah, just trying to keep it a little bit more and I don't know. It was just a weird day with the rain on and off. So yeah, we'll get ready to go here soon. Opening ceremonies are still going on out there. But yeah, everything's good to go. Bike's ready to go. We got a new clevis on there. Thank you, Honda, again. And yeah, we're heat 2. and then yeah, the LCQ. I'll try to check in with the guys between the heat and LCQ. Got a little bit of time, so we'll do that. And sorry for rambling on here. It's about go time. All right, quick little update. Just holding the phone with no gimbal and no mic, so sorry if the sound's a little bit different. Started like 8th or so in the heat. Went to far inside gate. Went for it. Rode 9th for a bit, but the goal, honestly, it just sounds ridiculous. The goal today is pulp points. But I did get passed out of that spot, and I rode up there for a little bit though. Sorry, my hands are like super shaky just trying to hold this thing. Yeah, they got 13th in the heat. Didn't ride very good at all. Actually felt really bad on the bike, so kind of a bummer. But yeah, we'll get ready for the LCQ now and see how this goes. Really need those pulp points. Got a baby in diapers to buy, so baby to feed and diapers to buy. But yeah, all in all is okay. I'm struggling with the bike a lot. The bike's really good on like hard pack, but the bike in this soft stuff, I can't keep it like under me and going straight. I know that sounds like ridiculous, but like I really fight that a lot. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer, but yeah, I don't know. The confidence is pretty low with the thing, and I don't really know what to do other than just get through the season the best we can and keep. We're trying things all the time, but yeah, we got about 20 minutes to load in for the next moto for the LCQ, and we'll go out there and give it our best and see how we end up. But yeah, P13 in the heat, horrible, but yeah, it is what it is. We're safe. Track's getting squirrely, but yeah, enjoying it. All right, LCQ done. Another great start, and actually went from like I got a really good start, and then kind of shuffled back for a second, and ended up 6th. So rode a little bit better, which was sweet.
As far back as P9.
And the LCQ? Yeah, so I was best as P9, made some moves, and A-Rod was right there for 5th, was right in front of me. And then Mass Pro was a little bit further ahead of that, but I did exactly what I wanted to do, which was get really good pulp points, and yeah, P6 and LCQ. Normally I wouldn't be happy about that, but for what we're trying to do right now, that was really good, and I actually rode way better, and I actually kind of was digging the 24 clamps that time, so positive. So yeah, we're gonna go watch some main events now, and then hit the road back to Florida.
When the pressure's on, he performs and lows. I just feel like that's how quickly things can change. Racing on the moment, it can quickly change. You see right there before the finish line, maybe someone will want to lap it down. Probably trying to get out of the way of what's going to happen at the time. Christian, you talk about JD, he mentioned at the top of the show, just how anything can happen at any time. And we saw that in last time he was racing, last time he was racing. Even though the California races, he was in the first. He is clear and doing right when he needs to get it done. Hayden Egan is going to be celebrating along with his entire team. Foxborough makes some noise for Hayden Egan. Exactly what he needed to do. Christian Craig and Justin Brayton right when he needed to do it. He said it, you said it. Brilliant line there is some respect from Cameron McAdoo. Spread over to
Beyond your fate, drop the carries.
All right, we're getting out of here. It's starting to rain. It's freezing cold, and we have 24 hours to drive back to Florida. But Good, all in all, good day. Massive thank you to Kevin Morans for housing us with us not putting up our canopies and everything and all that. I'm also not filming with a gimbal, so I'm sorry it's a little choppy. But all in all, good weekend. Got the points I needed to get for Paul. Happy with that. Bike, we actually feel like we made some improvements. We made a couple little clicker changes and softened it up a little bit for the LCQ, and I think it was better. So happy with that. Now we're gonna trek it on back home. Also a massive thank you to Landmaster, my title sponsor, and also the title sponsor of the vlog for this weekend. So super happy with all that and very thankful for all of those guys. And yeah, we'll catch you guys Fridays at Supercross, Nashville. Let's do it. Then we can go back for the main events. So we're gonna do our best to put it in there. So yeah, let's do this thing. See you guys.